In our human world, we often consider art to be a uniquely human endeavor. We visit galleries, we admire sculptures, and we are moved by paintings. But if we look a little closer, if we venture into the wild corners of our planet, we can discover that we are not alone in our creative impulses. The natural world is filled with artists, creatures, great and small, who, driven by instinct and the profound urge to continue their lineage, produce works of astonishing beauty and complexity. These are not random acts, but deliberate, intricate displays of creativity that rival our own greatest masterpieces. These animal artisans don't use canvases or clay. Their materials are the very fabric of their environment. Twigs, petals, sand, shells, even discarded remnants from our own world. They are architects, sculptors, and decorators, each with a unique style and a specific purpose for their creations. From the depths of the ocean to the canopies of the rainforest, a gallery of natural art awaits, showcasing breathtaking structures and vibrant displays that serve the most fundamental purpose of all, the continuation of life. Join me as we explore this hidden world of animal artistry. We will journey across continents and dive beneath the waves to witness these natural-born Picassos at work. We will uncover the secrets behind their methods and marvel at the sheer ingenuity on display. This is a celebration of the creativity that exists all around us, a testament to the fact that the drive to create, to impress, and to build a home is a truly universal language, spoken not just by us, but by the remarkable creatures with whom we share this planet. Here, in the forests of Australia and New Guinea, lives a most peculiar artist, the Bowerbird. He is not building a nest to raise his young, but something else entirely. A gallery, a sculpture, a bachelor pad designed with one purpose in mind, to woo a female. This structure, known as a bower, is meticulously constructed from twigs, forming two parallel walls that create an avenue. The male spends countless hours, even days, perfecting his creation, ensuring every twig is perfectly placed. This is his stage, and the performance is about to begin. But the structure itself is only the beginning of his artistic endeavor. The real artistry lies in the decoration. The male becomes an obsessive collector, scouring the forest floor for objects of a particular color. He seeks out vibrant berries, iridescent beetle wings, colorful flowers, and even man-made objects like bottle caps and pieces of glass. Each item is carefully selected and strategically placed around his bower to create a visually stunning display. He is a curator, arranging his treasures to achieve maximum aesthetic impact, all in the hope that a discerning female will be impressed by his taste and skill. Deep beneath the waves, off the coast of Japan, a mystery puzzled scientists for decades. Intricate circular patterns, 6 feet in diameter, etched into the sandy seabed. They were like crop circles of the ocean floor, mandalas of breathtaking geometric precision. The artist, when finally discovered, was a creature almost unbelievably small for such a grand creation. A male white-spotted pufferfish, no more than 5 inches long. This tiny architect works tirelessly, 24 hours a day for over a week, using only his fins to sculpt the sand. He flaps his fins rhythmically, ploughing ridges and valleys into the soft substrate. The purpose of this monumental effort is not merely decorative. The intricate design serves a crucial function. The outer ridges of the circle channel fine sand particles towards the center, creating a soft, protected basin. This is where a female, should she be suitably impressed by his architectural prowess, will lay her eggs. The elaborate structure not only attracts a mate, but also protects their future offspring from ocean currents, a perfect fusion of art and function. High in the canopies of Africa and Asia, another master craftsman is at work. This is the Weaverbird, a small, unassuming bird with an extraordinary talent for textile art. Using his beak and feet as nimble tools, the male Weaverbird constructs one of the most complex nests in the entire animal kingdom. He begins with a single strand of grass or a palm frond, carefully knotting it to a hanging branch. From this single anchor point, he begins to weave an intricate basket, a testament to patience and precision. He works with a speed and dexterity that is simply astonishing, looping, tying and tightening each strand to create a strong, durable structure. The nests vary in design depending on the species, from simple spheres to elaborate retort-shaped chambers with long entrance tunnels to deter predators like snakes. A single male may build several of these nests in a season, each one a showcase of his skill and fitness. The females are discerning judges, and only the most perfectly woven home will be chosen to raise a family in. Among the bowerbirds, the satin bowerbird stands out for his very specific and, honestly, rather intense aesthetic preference. While other species may collect items of various colors, the male satin bowerbird is singularly obsessed with the color blue. His bower, which is just a simple avenue of twigs, becomes a stage for a breathtaking collection of azure treasures. He will spend hours, days, even weeks searching for anything and everything that matches his preferred hue. Blue parrot feathers, blue flowers, and in areas near human habitation, a trove of man-made objects. Blue bottle caps, pen lids, drinking straws, and scraps of plastic are all gathered with an almost feverish intensity. He arranges these items with the eye of a true artist, creating a garden of blue at the entrance to his bower. He even creates his own paint by crushing berries or mixing charcoal with saliva, which he dabs onto the inner walls of his bower to enhance the visual effect. This striking, monochromatic display is designed to dazzle a potential mate, a vibrant and bold statement of his quality as a provider and, well, as an artist. Let us return to the ocean floor, to the specific artist behind those mysterious sand circles, the Japanese pufferfish. The sheer geometric complexity of his creation really warrants a closer look. This is not just a random pattern, it is a masterpiece of fluid dynamics and structural engineering. The male begins by creating a basic circular outline, then meticulously carves out a series of radial ridges and valleys moving from the outside in. The precision is remarkable. The final pattern is almost perfectly symmetrical. The number of ridges is surprisingly consistent, typically between 24 and 32. As he sculpts, his movements create eddies in the water that sort the sand particles. The finer grains are carried towards the center, creating a soft, delicate nest, while coarser grains and shell fragments are deposited in the valleys. The entire structure is a functional sculpture designed to attract a mate and then cradle her eggs in the gentle, protected center, buffered from the unpredictable currents of the deep. It is a fleeting masterpiece, destined to be washed away by the tides once its purpose is served. In the remote mountain forests of New Guinea, we find perhaps the most elaborate and architecturally ambitious artist of all, the Vogelkop gardener Bowerbird. His creation is not a simple avenue, but a complex, hut-like structure often referred to as a maypole bower. He constructs a central tower of sticks around a sapling and then builds a conical roof of woven orchids and other stems over it, creating a shelter that can be several feet high and wide. This is his lodge, his studio, his masterpiece. But the architecture is only half the story. The Vogelkop is also a landscape gardener. In front of his hut, he meticulously clears a lawn of moss, which he then decorates with astonishing care. He creates neat piles of treasures sorted by color and type. A pile of shiny black beetle skeletons here, a mound of vibrant orange fungi there, a collection of colorful fruits and a bouquet of fresh flowers. He tends to his garden daily, replacing wilted flowers and ensuring his arrangements are perfectly presented for any visiting female who will judge him on the grandeur of his lodge and the beauty of his garden. Meet the Caddisfly larva, an aquatic insect that spends its youth on the beds of streams and rivers. Vulnerable and soft-bodied, it requires protection. Its solution is to become a master mason and jeweler, constructing a mobile home, a protective case from the materials it finds around it. Using silk, secreted from a gland near its mouth, it carefully binds together tiny grains of sand, pebbles, snail shells, twigs, and leaves. Each species of caddisfly has its own distinct architectural style. Some create smooth, sandy tubes that look like tiny stone towers. Others build log cabin-style cases from pieces of twig or ornate spiral-shaped homes from discarded snail shells. The larva meticulously selects each piece, turning it over and over, finding the perfect fit before cementing it into place. The result is not only a functional suit of armor that provides camouflage and protection from predators, but also a unique piece of wearable natural sculpture, a testament to ingenuity born from necessity. On the savannas of Africa, Australia and South America stand some of the most impressive architectural structures in the natural world. These are not the work of a single artist, but the collective masterpiece of a superorganism, the termite colony. These mounds, which can tower over 20 feet high, are far more than simple piles of dirt. They are complex, self-regulating cities built grain by grain from a mixture of soil, saliva and dung. The external form, often sculpted by wind and rain, can be breathtakingly beautiful, resembling giant cathedrals or abstract sculptures. The true genius, however, lies within. The mounds are designed with an incredibly sophisticated network of tunnels and vents that regulate the colony's internal climate. Hot air from the colony's central living area rises into a complex system of surface conduits where it is cooled before sinking back down into the subterranean nest. This natural air conditioning system maintains a constant temperature and humidity, essential for farming the fungus that sustains the millions of inhabitants. It is architecture on a colossal scale, a perfect marriage of form, function, and collective effort. From the obsessive collecting of a bowerbird to the colossal collaborative effort of a termite colony, we have seen that the creative impulse is woven deeply into the tapestry of life. These creatures are not consciously creating art in the way we understand it. Their work is driven by the ancient, powerful imperatives of survival, courtship, and procreation. And yet, the results are undeniably artistic. They demonstrate principles we hold dear in our own creative pursuits: balance, symmetry, color theory, and structural integrity. It is a humbling and profound realization. The world is a gallery and its exhibits are constantly changing. The pufferfish's mandala will be washed away by the tide, the bowerbird's flowers will wilt and be replaced, and the caddisfly larva will one day abandon its case to take flight. This transient beauty makes their creations all the more precious. It reminds us that art, in its purest form, is not about permanence but about expression, a fleeting moment of ingenuity and purpose made visible. It is a language that connects us all, a shared heritage with the other remarkable inhabitants of our planet. So the next time you walk through a forest, wade in a stream, or simply look out your window, I encourage you to see the world through the eyes of an art critic. Notice the perfect spiral of a snail's shell, the intricate pattern of a spider's web, the careful construction of a bird's nest. The drive to create, to build, and to beautify is everywhere. We only need to learn how to look and to appreciate the work of the countless unnamed Picassos with whom we share this extraordinary world.